Today, we're on a quest to use more of the cards, feature more of the cards from the adventure, because in theory, if the adventure cards are good, that means these decks are better. So this deck simply uses Rising Winds. And as one of my favorite coaches says, simple is best. We simply put Rising Winds to get rid of whatever weakest card was in Quest Druid. Might have been Ysera or something. And then we put in Rising Winds. Where at least in the win conditions, you can't just take out win conditions because they're the lowest win rate cards.
Unless you can! The madman!
Rogue will outvalue for sure. Well, we'll see. I mean, I have Oasis Surger in my hand, so maybe too easy, but still. It's a blast from the pasto.
Behold, jewels of the sound.
Ooh. I've always wondered why this deck died out. And then I was looking at the stats and it's like, might be okay. Okay, 8-8 Edwin, whatever. That's fine.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
You think this deck has no answers? What about this?
Power takes many forms. Crystal clear.
That's actually one of the few answers. Lucky me. Ooh. Well, I mean, this is a nice return to this deck. I happen to have gotten fortunate enough to draw both Oasis Surgers. So, I mean, if I can't win with this game, then maybe we retire this a little bit early. But I'm feeling good. Da-na-na-na. I knew that I would. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Behold, jewels of the sound.
I feel good. Ooh. Man, Flick would be so vicious. It's like, do I want to play Worthy Expedition and get another Oasis Surger? That's the curve play. Oh, this guy missed 2 damage. Floppy sloppy. I was genuinely scared that I was going to get Oasis Surger there and have to have a hard decision.
I will act as your scale, Druid.
I will give you that. Maybe it's because of Flick that this deck is quite a bit less good now. So maybe bust this deck out when Rogue is less popular. But Rogue isn't that popular right now.
Time waits for no one.
Yeah, looks good.
From nothing. Power.
So I've played my power cards. But that's where Rising Winds comes in to save the day. Go, buddy.
The Earth Mother was busy. Who the king? I the king.
Eagle value? Yeah, it's just tempo. I'll show the world you don't need just Sarah. You don't need Elise. You don't need Zephyrus. Just tempo, yeah?
I get.
Oh, that's a good start. I mean, I did draw both Oasis Surgers. But still, Rising Winds was really good.
Elise versus Valera.
Ah, Rogue again. Guess it's time to win again. 2-0 against Rogue so far. Haven't even broken a sweat. You guys are like, oh no, the Rogues are scary. They're gonna out-tempo you. They're gonna outvalue you. But this deck, it's rising. Yeah, get this out early.
Behold, jewels of the sound.
Ooh, what a nice start. Ooh. No backstab seal fate. Would be nice. Oh.
How curious.
Aloof Neladar.
Take it easy. Value? Yes. And then the Edwin!
Brotherhood shall.
Wait, that's terrible for me. It's a good thing we have War Druid Lodi in this deck. Okay, next turn War Druid Lodi Wrath. That works. Keeper also works. Keeper is actually a lovely little card. In a way, Quest Druid and Embiggen Druid are very similar to each other, because when your cards get to choose two, it's kinda like you paid an extra mana in order to do that. But instead of getting +2/+2, you got to choose two. Yeah? Something like that.
I must safeguard the land.
And I can innervate into Wrath if I want to. There's no point in wrathing a one-attack minion. Basically, this deck, one might argue, is consistent Embiggen Druid. Where you always draw the Embiggen. Right?
From nothing. Power.
Maybe less powerful overall, but if you draw Embiggen, you like win a lot of the time. And there's another high roll, you have Breath of Dreams. True. Let's see, I'm getting hit for 7 here. 7's a lot. If I Nourish, I Wrath, and then... Yeah, let's do it.
Curious.
Something good will happen. Like that, for example. Now the question is, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I lose to Leroy? Or...
Sands of time run low.
let's not lose to Leroy. Because next turn I have the catch-up of Lodi Starfall. What? That's my overpowered card. You can't do that. That's against the rules. I like choice number 2. Ability again.
Time run low.
Power takes men.
No fair, they got such a good card of the Pharaoh Cap, blah 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 blah.
I wonder.
Give me a quest. My eyes are open.
Double time and double pay. Double time and double pay.
Time for them to get roll. Wait, I don't have Starfall anymore.
Power takes men.
4 plus 2 equals success.
Quest failed.
Sands of time run low.
Give me
Yeah, it's been nice gaining some amount of health each turn.
none.
Oh, that's a friendly fire for a Vindicant Druid there. I'm a friendly. Take that. Whoa. 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 Power!
One step.
Oh. I just realized I haven't drawn either Oasis Surger. That's kind of unlucky. But yes, this card is bad for Oasis Surgers everywhere. Someday, we'll get those Oasis Surgers online.
No more niceties.
Behold, jewels of the sun.
Next turn we do the Surger thing. And then we surge into the lead. Yeah, how unlucky that my best cards are on the bottom, right? Oasis Surger and Rising Winds. Still win. Don't need any of those pure extra value cards. No. As that was not necessary.
I will act as your scale.
Mummy needs 5 more.
Clear the path.
Where's your flick? No!
I get
The best 3 cards in my deck are still in there. Ah, Hunter. Good opponent to flex on. I think Hunter's a good matchup. Let's see, Worthy Expedition I can always play on turn 2. But I could always just skip turn 2. Innervate's a better card. Crystal Merchant's a better card. Rising Winds is arguably a better card. Oasis Surger is a better card. It's what I would just draw. I think that's enough cards that are better that I should toss Expedition. Innervate is such a high roll that I think you should go for it. Yeah, it looks like Worthy Expedition, based on the stats, is not a good keep. A lot of people make the mistake of keeping it. It's a slightly below average card to keep. And it is kept 84% of the time according to these stats. Hey, look, it's Quest Druid. Hunter. Quest versus Quest.
I move quickly.
Behold, jewels of the south.
Value Merchant. Getting me 2 cards on top of being a 1/4. I think it's so good that it would be nice to buff it, right, Meow? Nah, that's overdoing it. Like, normally I would play Power of the Wild in this situation. Or would I normally play Ferocious Hell? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Ooh, more Rising Winds. Unless I want Cenarius. I think in this matchup, I think we'll get to the Cenarius point. And I already have this one.
Crystal clear. Ooh.
But yeah, it's nice to just have the flexibility to be able to play a 2-mana 3/2 at so many decks. Not just Quest Druid, but Quest Druid happens to be the most obvious place for this card.
How about a new life?
Pretty nice.
How about a new life?
Oh, whoa! That was an OP turn. Good turn. Did have to use the coin to play that OP turn. This is a decent answer at least.
More niceties.
Now you see the power of Rising Winds. Actually, Winds Power of the Wild looks pretty good. Also, bulks up the hand for my Ferocious Howling. Oh, I can't Winds. I've already played one. Boo. I wonder if I go Hidden Oasis Defender instead. Maybe. It wastes a lot of the healing value. And also this has the benefits later play. See, this is a 4/3. That's even better. It's 5/4. Make the strong plays, Meow. This is a little bit tough. I don't have the best cards right now. Those cards being Surger and
How about a new life? How about
the other card I was gonna say was really good. Oh, that was so good. Yow. Was I gonna say Rising Winds? I'm not sure. Okay. That was a really strong series of Faceless Corruptors by the opponent, alongside the Desert Spear. But it looks like my opponent's also missing out on drawing their top card, which is the Summon All the Locusts card. The world isn't always entirely against you. Okay, I think it's Rising Winds, Innervate Cenarius. The next turn can be Hidden Oasis, Cenarius, Junior Cenarius, and then the turn after that can be Cenarius. My theory is that the Nomi, the Elise, the Zephyrus,
I wonder.
those are too slow in today's meta. Ooh. The vault is unsealed. We'll have a pretty solid turn, but Starfall will wipe it out, and then my deck has 2 answers. Oops. I don't think I use one of my board clears here. This is a 5-4.
Sands of time.
Wait, it's a 7-6. Yeah, it's probably a little bit better.
Strap in. It's gonna be a blast.
That is my last Hidden Oasis. Okay, I got the double Ferocious Hell. Unless I have lethal right now. Do I have lethal? No. Howl first.
Behold, jewels of the sun.
It's actually, yeah, I still have both of the power cards, the Oasis Surgers in the deck. So, nice to bust out Quest Druid again and just roll people with it. I predict this will be a strong play on his side, but not enough. Getting my Madame Lazul on.
You have legendary skill, my friend.
Crystal clear.
Ooh. There you have it. This deck, Rising. Like the winds.